Hey guys, Tyrup here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Today spawning in the north we have Moon, playing as Night Elf. Going for a Keeper of the Grove first. And from the south we have LabyRinth playing as Orc. Going for the Farseer first. This is a new map called Springtime, so I figured I'd start the replay a little bit earlier. We can take a look at how it goes. So, relatively easy camp over here, very easy one back there. That's moderately hard camp on the expansion. But no, like, golems to really screw you over. Pretty standard. I think this is similar to the
player's
lab
forces
camp.
are under attack.
It's on Northern Isles. Shop camp is pretty standard for a shop. Alright, I've got a gold mine in the center. That is not very well defended.
A town is under siege.
Does. What does the Deceiver do with its mana? I'm not sure. We got the tough camp in the corner.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting. Nice, like, wintertime map. Is it the same? Yeah, it is the same. Okay, mirrors. So no, like, major differences. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, nice, you know. It's one way to keep the game fresh. You know, it hasn't been a patch for a very long time now. But you can always count on maps to switch things up a bit again.
Forces are under attack.
So, a bit of ancient war creeping coming in for Moon. You got claws. I think we saw claws on the Farseer as well. Tech underway. Got a war mill coming up though. As for Moon, continuing to pump archers at the moment. Farseer looking for maybe a bit of a creep jack. Doesn't find him yet, but Wolf spots the archer coming down, so heading down to this mercenary camp looking for the creep jack down here. Secure that wolf fast, but resummoned. Bringing the treants in off the camp. See LabyRinth looking for a couple last hits on the low health treants. The Farseer taking quite a lot of damage. Stopping by the mercenary camp, picking up the Ice Troll Berserker. Pretty cool. So it's actually, he looks pretty cool, doesn't he? Let's go for a zoom in on him. Oh. Yeah, he's looking good.
A town is under siege.
I think that might be the first time I've seen him in the Reforged graphics. That's why I'm having a bit of a zoom there. Okay, so a couple skirmishes. Just trading right clicks. They both got the claws +5, so they're doing pretty even damage to each other, really. Trading hits here. Moon peeling off though to maybe go for the shop camp, it looks like.
A player's forces are under attack.
And LabyRinth taking the rest of the mercenary camp. Warren Chieftain coming in out the back here. Spirit Lodge and Bestiary, so going for a good mix of production buildings. Moon completing his tech now. Maybe he's going to buy a Tavern Hero. He's heading over in that direction. Picks up the Panda. Alright. LabyRinth coming in for a bit of a base rash. Maybe looking to cancel some tech buildings. Moon hadn't started any tech yet though. He's town portaling back. Ooh, he's not quite in entangle range. Doesn't quite catch that grunt. Might be able to catch him though. He's closing the distance. A little bit of blocking on his own keeper. I think he'll be able to get it. Going with the Farseer. Ready to apply some blocking. Here comes the Tauren Chieftain. He's gone Aura first. There's level 3 on the Keeper though. And yeah, that is level 2 entangle, so it doesn't get away. Tries to go for the deny, nice to see, but doesn't quite time it correctly. And straight tech to tier 3 here for Moon.
Forces are
Wolves
under attack.
will see this. He scouted this out. Oh boy, what's he done here? Fast here, getting surrounded by the entangle. He's going to have to pop his town portal. Very expensive there for LabyRinth. Gotta be careful, man. That keeper, once he gets that level 2 entangle, he's a real menace. Oh wow, he went for a Drunken Haze first. Interesting. Let's make, this can be a lot less damaging as he creeps it out. Got a healing potion there. Got one on both of his heroes now.
A player's forces are under attack.
LabyRinth going for the expansion camp in the corner. Wolf doing some scouting, looking for a tree of life over here, looking for the expansion. Doesn't find one though. Keeper running back to base. We've got an Ancient of Wind coming in there. In fact, double Ancient of Wind. Wow, okay. Talents? We're going to see some talents? It feels like it's been a long time since I've seen those against Orc.
A player's forces are under
change
attack.
Though. Trent doing a little bit of harass here. Got some headhunters coming into the mix. Just more and more creeping though for both players. Got 2 claws now on the Farseer. Good damage on him. Panda looking for level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so yeah, getting a few talents cooking. Foreign Chieftain hasn't specced into a second skill yet, so maybe we're going to see some old school Shockwave to counter this. Chain Lightning Shockwave combo. Foreign Chieftain a little bit under level though, not level 3 yet, so not the most impactful Shockwave, but there we go. Good Chain Lightning rattling through. Close call, one archer getting staffed out, another 2 very low. Makes it back to the Moonwells just before the next shockwave comes through. A lot of mana though spent on all of that. Kara's a little bit low mana now. Overall army size is very close, but Moon is tier 3 and he's got
forces are under attack.
Room to bust into 50 food. LabyRinth does not have that at the moment. Doesn't have another... oh, he's got an expansion, that's why. Okay. Waiting for the expansion to finish. I don't think Moon has scouted this. I don't think we've seen any treants run down there for a while, so... LabyRinth able to sneak this one in. I was going to say, like, how is Moon... You know, he's tech ahead, he's... You know, getting his master training done. And he's got a bigger army. How's he managed it? But no, it's because of this expansion. Going to be defended by 2 towers, and this is the kind of base that towns are not very well equipped to fight against. With the fortified armor upgrade already completed, this towers will shred Moon's army. He's got the ward down. Did LabyRinth see or hear that? I don't know. And here we go, Moon coming in for the creep jack. Big haze fire. A bit of fairy fire in as well. It's going to be able to pick off 1 shaman. And then disengaging. Going to finish off the camp perhaps. Moon definitely with the much stronger army at the moment. But this is the kind of army that, you know, generally fights at 50 food all the time. So Moon should be looking to get in fights now. But he doesn't do that well. Going expansion with the expansion. Now pulling back. Loses 1 Moonwell. Big haze fire. Bit of cyclone. Picks off quite a few units on the exit. Did he lose 1 Talon himself? Or maybe that's an archer. But yeah. LabyRinth getting this expansion going, so he's looking to be in a strong position. He's tier 3 tech after this as well. Thing is, he has gone for Shaman, so he doesn't have as good of a way of dispelling all those cyclones. Doesn't have that AoE dispel on the Spirit Walkers. So that could hurt him in the long run. Some armor upgrades now.
A player's forces are under
Stay
attack.
at 50 for a touch. I'm getting a Scourge Bone Chimes, not very useful for him. Almost no melee
Town is under
units.
siege.
Kind of half expecting maybe to see a Chim Roost for Moon somewhere. Just trying to sneak one off, go for something a bit spicy. But here we go, coming in. Knocking through these towers. Towers at the moment shooting at the heroes, so not doing that much
Player's
damage
forces
really.
are under attack.
And had a good wave of treants for all that normal damage to pick this out. And in fact, LabyRinth not going to try and defend this at all. Stop by the shop, picks up a town portal. How much gold do you get out of that? About 1,000? Those...
A town is under siege.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, he didn't really get much value out of it. Between all the tower costs, we did slightly better than break even there.
A player's forces are under attack.
And in the meantime, he's kind of, like losing the army fights, losing the territory control. I don't know. Well, still has a burrow down here at least, and isn't supply stuck after those losses, so not all bad news for LabyRinth. Looks like there's going to be a bit of a clash up here in the north now.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're looking to start up lab camp. Where are the wolf scouts though? Surely you should have a read on where these are. Oh, he's gone for a tiny Great Hall for the re-expansion. Interesting. Alright, so that does get that expansion up and running again really fast. Let's get those peons back on there. There he goes. And going for the wraparound, he's got quite a few raiders, so he's going to go for some base harass to try and contain Moon and limit his harass.
The town is under siege.
Moon sending over some treants and coming over to intercept. But he's going to lose an Ancient of Wind in the process, it looks like. There's the entangle. He's got quite a few shaman there for the purge, so he doesn't pop any entangles. Trent's doing a decent job here, harassing.
A player's
Just
forces
chasing him
are under
down,
attack.
getting the right clicks going, keeping the orb of venom ticking over. And quite a lot of health damage to these orc units now. LabyRinth maybe ready to turn and fire. Both players going into low upkeep at the moment. Spoiling for a fight. There we go, big haze fire, but heal scroll to counteract that. And now the Night Elf army quite low. Big piercing damage from these berserkers. The Fury Dragon going down very fast. Let's level up on the fast here. Another big chain lightning. Oh, it's not looking too good for Moon at the moment, but there we go. Big breath of fire. Panned out of mana now, however. And there goes another chain lightning. Shockwave combo. Oh, look at all these low health headhunters though, or berserkers actually at this stage. Oh boy, this is a close one, but Moon seems to be coming out on top. Just a little bit more staying power there. It's going to come back to the shop, maybe pick up a heal scroll, I would guess. Got quite a few items he could cash in as well if he wants to. And here we go, he started up his expansion now. Interesting. Could pick up a heal scroll as well. Not a bad idea to just buy it from the shop as well, deny it to LabyRinth. But didn't really harass this too much. I don't think he lost a single peon. So Moon falling behind in gold now. He's got to come back down here for the harass. I thought he might just run up here, complete the rest of this camp, but... Okay, there's only one Ice Troll Priest here left. So I think the Tree of Life could actually just solo that. Catches a Berserker coming from the rally point. Trying to go for the red camp, but he completes it. Gets a really nice item too, Legion Doomhorn. This army is going to be racing around the map. That's going to be hard for the Moon to keep track on and actually keep pace with. Now the fight, both players close to 50 food. A bit of blocking there actually. Still get some pretty good damage in though from the Breath of Fire. Pushing another Berserker, good body blocking. Picks off. Oh, and that's the level up on the Keeper as well. Panda not too far away from the level up also. Definitely an experience advantage to Moon at the moment, and shutting down this expansion. Good shockwave in there. Tree of Life now completed. Could start to walk that across. Panda spitting out that nasty Breath of Fire damage though. Torn Chieftain very low in health as well. Makes it hard for him to fight. For a good shockwave though, and pops a heal potion. Scroll on Moon's side. Haze Fire, there we go. Big damage. Faster up in the air. Panda having to get out of there though. He's low and he's kind of getting blocked in at the moment. Pops this greater healing potion though. And back into fight. Still looking good for Moon at the moment. Fighting strongly. Doesn't quite kill the burrow, and now he's going to go for the town portal out. He's out of mana. He doesn't fancy his chances with LabyRinth has the shop there, and I think that allowed him a little bit more staying power in the fight.
Are under attack.
So Moon getting out before he takes too many losses, and they're pretty much bang even on food still at this point. I've seen the treants over there to finish off the camp. Okay, there we go. You can see the wolves are going to spot the expansion. Moon though, I don't know if he can allow the second red camp to be crept out by LabyRinth. That big item could be the big difference. So he's stocking up. He's got a heal scroll. No invul. Panda could be a little bit vulnerable to the focus fire. Looks like he's not going to try contest at the red camp. Instead, going to go for the expansion again. Trent's keeping tabs on the Orc army, but the Orc army is so fast. He's got the double auras.
The town is under siege.
And he's got the level 2 endurance aura now as well. So he's just racing around the map. So much more mobility than Moon has.
A player's forces are under attack.
Again, clashing. Both players roughly 50 food. Decent Breath of Fire there to start things off. Again, though, Moon does at least shut down the income. Good heal scroll to counteract the chain wave. Units up in the air, but Moon not with the best positioning here. Panda out the back though. Look at that damage from the Breath of Fire, and now he levels up as well. Got a lot of very low health units for LabyRinth. Moon's army though looking a touch weak. Is down on food and now even further behind after that chain lightning. Maybe focus down the Farseer though. He's a little bit out of position here. Let's have an invul potion though if needs be. Both heroes up in the air. Coming out back for the army though. Oh, look at the armies on both sides, extremely low, but Moon's army going down so fast, and look at how fast these berserkers are with the double auras, chasing down all of these Night Elf units.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now the Keeper getting a touch low. Running out to safety here. A couple new Talons in the mix, but they could be focused down next. TC auras just showing their strength at the moment. Just getting chased down. You might need to make them into crow form to get away here. Didn't opt for that though. Didn't manage to knock out the burrow either. You know, Labyrinth really standing strong. Looks like he's only mining with 4 though, right? It's 1 peon down over here. Okay, there it is.
Under attack.
Creeps out the center, and that's going to be the level up on the TC. Oh boy. It's going to make the chain wave even more lethal for these talons. Who needs to stock up on those heal scrolls? Yeah, he's got his tree on the move though. He's heading to the middle of the map. Looking to stake his claim. Agent of War over here has some defenses. Moon, a lot of gold though. Needs to spend some of this. He's only got 1 heal scroll at the moment. And he's got some bloodlust in the mix now as well. It's going to make the Orc army even more rapid. Coming in there for the Wisp, hoping for the Dispel, I think, but killed too quickly. And look at that. 3 Talon down almost immediately. Huge damage on the Breath of Fire though. A lot of Berserkers about dead. Decent. Oh, but there we go. The Chain Lightning finishing the job. Oh, though, look at that Breath of Fire. Both players losing almost all of their army. They've got Potion on the Farseer. Now back for the rest.
Forces are under attack.
The Shaman. Keeper popping his Greater Heal Potion. Panda still has a Mana Potion, remember. But at this stage, Labyrinth with the larger army. Not by much though, not by much. Bit of Bloodlust working well. Oh boy, Keeper's going to have to Town Portal shortly. Oh, the Kodo gets a nice meal. Ooh, with the Breath of Fire for the finish. Just a bit of Fairy Fire so you can see what's happening. Oh, he Town Portal's not very far away. I forgot. Tree of Eternity over here. Didn't Town Portal to here. I don't know which distance is faster on this map. Kind of looks like that's a bit closer to the Night Elf base, but doesn't end up mattering too much. Gets back there safely. Drains these Moonmals. Never went for the Wellspring upgrade, so doesn't even manage to heal both his heroes back up to full mana on the back of that. We're about halfway through night as well, so...
A town is under siege.
Alright, takes down the Entangling Mine very quickly. How much we got left? Oh, 7k. Still plenty of life left in this one. Labyrinth, though, does have the food advantage. About 5 food up at this stage. We're stopping by, picking up some consumables. Just the 1 heal scroll, though. Just like 1 chain wave. Not even 1 chain wave. He can heal off. He can sustain through. Going for a bit of a split on the Talons here. Trying to avoid them all getting hit by the 1 shockwave. And wow, that Chain Lightning was terrible. The way that it bounced. Really hit any of the Talons. Oh, but that follow-up shockwave doing the damage. Maybe a little bit late activating his heal scroll. There he goes now. Move up on the Farseer now, level 6. And also inching close to 6. Maybe that can help turn things around. Tauren Chieftain also knocking on the door of 6. A bit of a tower push here from Labyrinth as well. Looks like the Tree of Eternity is going to fall. Gonna need some moon magic to turn this one around. Keeper has leveled up, hits 6, but not really that impactful at this stage. Doesn't really have an army to heal up with that ultimate. And there he goes. Labyrinth still with a good number of units alive. Didn't give it enough Breath of Fire is done with that Panda. Now we can heal up with a couple of salves. Good. Decent army coming back now. Healed up. He uses ultimate just to heal up the Keeper, right? Gotta work some magic though. About 10 food behind. Really needs that Panda level up, I think, to turn things around. But he's very close to it. Okay, big chain lightning. Almost all the town's dead now. Focusing down the keeper with the ensnares. Big breath of fire. There goes the raider, and that's the level up on the panda. Can he work a miracle here? Storm, earth, and fire. Let's go. Keeper getting focused. Popping his ultimate though. Healing through most of this damage. He's healing. He just keeps healing, and there are no raiders left for the ensnare. Oh, what a turnaround there for Moon. He was focusing down those raiders. He knew that was his out. And what a masterpiece from Moon.
Under attack.
And now he is like 5 food ahead all of a sudden. Huge turnaround. Panda just in here doing some damage, getting some more experience. Being a nuisance with these while the time is still running. Ultimate wearing off now though. And the Bloodlust is a little bit of a trouble. So much mobility on the side of Labyrinth, and wow, he's gone for a Bat Rider now also. There's Fairy Fire on it. He's been interrupting the gold mining of Labyrinth as well with those treants continuously. Okay, Tiny Great Hall coming in. That's going to be Labyrinth's answer. The Fairy Fire, though, is giving away some intel on what's going down. Popping the Moonstone. Coming in for another fight. Moon quite far ahead in food count. Labyrinth betting a lot on this Tiny Great Hall. You know, he could have spent this on more army. Maybe go for a couple of extra raiders.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oof. See, he was kind of posturing like he's going to go for the shockwave, then cancel it. Then I think he was reactivating it, but he got cycloned. Okay, coming in for the fight. Moderate shockwave. Pretty good breath of fire. Need to hit those monster shockwaves though. Can't be pretty good. It's continuously up in the air with that Tauren Chieftain. But the keeper getting a little bit low. Trying to heal through the damage again. This time he pops the invul though. And the heal scroll. The Orc army extremely weak after this. So is the keeper though. Still vulnerable. Maybe could get chain lightnings. And shockwaved. Hero's close to that combination again in terms of mana. No, he goes for a set of wolves instead. Still going hunting for the keeper of the grove. Big shockwave there. A lot of talents very low. And they're low on mana as well. Not much use after that. Drops by the shop. Goes for another heal scroll. Healing off that damage nicely. And there's the turnaround. Killing the wolves off. Don't see that too often, but in this case,
forces are under attack.
Doesn't have the mana to resummon them, so it is a much bigger deal. While the treants just bashing away over here. Comes some shaman though, trying to purge them off. Let's level up now on the Farseer. The chain lightning is going to be even stronger. Poof! What a crazy game. So even. But Labyrinth, he's back ahead in terms of food count. He's mining from this gold mine. He's got to make it happen on this push or he's just going to fall behind on resources again. He's coming in though with pretty good mana reserves himself. He's going to have the ultimate on the Panda as well, I imagine. Good ensnare there, cancelling the Keeper's ultimate. There we go, Panda pops his ultimate, Storm, Earth and Fire. Try and turn this fight around because at the moment he's losing badly. No more mana on the TC for quite some time though. No more shockwaves. Talon's getting picked off, but so are the Berserkers. Oh, but the Keeper's in some trouble getting a snare, and he gets the chain lightning. He had a town portal, but didn't activate it. And that level 3 chain lightning
A
strikes
player's
hard.
forces are under attack. A town is under
Town's
siege.
getting picked off by the wolves. Panda doing his best, but the ultimate's about to time out. Let's leave up on the Tauren Chieftain now. Also, it's going to be even faster. Level 3 endurance aura. Looks like Moon might have given up here. Big breath of fire kills all the peons. What's he going to do against this whole orc army? Getting ensnared, a lot of bloodlust coming in. Pops his mana potion, but there you go. So yeah, great fighting there for LabyRinth. Just I feel had the better overall army composition. You don't see bloodlust from the shaman too often, but they did make a big difference in those fights, especially when things got a little bit scrappy. You know, when they're both around 30 food. Having the heroes or wolves or whatever bloodlusted just makes a massive difference to DPS. But LabyRinth, I think, you know, getting pretty good luck with that aura item as well. Just made it so much easier to stay on top of the talons. GG though, LabyRinth showing his strength, able to counter Moon's talons. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.